Prepare for another chill review.
If you want to see this guy, along with these dudes, attached to this guy, with a little Rodimus thrown in, then you should probably subscribe, because I'm going to upload that later. Here's Combiner Wars Mirage's packaging.
Put the cloaking power of Mirage in the hands of a combiner and look out. That's 30 tons of steel sneaking up behind you and walloping you with a punch you can't see coming. The Decepticons won't know what hit them.
I imagine that Transformers aren't made out of steel. They're supposed to be stronger than steel, but whatever. Here's Mirage's comic image. Look at that nice metal goatee he got going on right there. Here's his whole body, and I actually like this image. I wish his waist could actually bend like that on a toy. That would be cool. Here's this stuff. And it just occurred to me that I didn't show off Ironhide's comic, so I'll do that in my Optimus, what is he called? Not Optimus Maximus, but Optimus Supreme or whatever the heck. Ultra Prime. I'll show that off in the next video. And here we have Mirage out of packaging. Anyway, I've been waiting to do this for a minute. Here's some G2/Machine Wars action going on right here. But of course that looks big and dumb and it's blocking his face. But it's an option. One cool thing about this guy is they painted him. Like, all this is white paint. And the legs are painted. That's white paint. Silver paint down here. They gave him a lot of paint. But unfortunately, this paint is really thick. And every time I go to move his legs, this doesn't want to rotate. The knee doesn't want to bend. The other one is better. But I can't move him without popping this particular leg off. It's like, oh man. I might have to return this. In fact, this one is all the way on there. Way more than this side. So, got a defective bot. But other than that, I actually kind of like him way more than I thought I would. Let's get a close-up on this face. Come on, close up on his face. Work with me. There we go. He looks good. I kind of wish he was smiling like the comic image. The ball joint makes him look up that much and look down a considerable amount. Come on, you. Yeah. He looks good. And he has that toe articulation that not too many people talk about on this mold right here. It annoys the heck out of me. Because it's actually there. It's not ankle pivot, but it's good enough. Now let me get some comparisons out here. Or one main comparison. This is going to drive me nuts. Now, this is probably the main and only comparison anybody cares about. And they both look good. Now, I don't know if he's going to replace this guy, because this has been one of my favorite figures for years. Play with him so much that this leg is really, really loose. My only problem with him has been that little head. But let's let you get a look at these guys. And of course, for the people who don't know, this is Transformers Classics Mirage. But I'm pretty sure you knew that if you're here subscribed to me. You're already a Transformers fan. Here are all 4 redone Autobot cars with Optimus Prime. And it does feel good to have some original Autobots. Some new original Autobots again. Of course, they're holding Optimus Prime's guns. And if you have these 4, I'm pretty sure you have him anyway, so you can do the same thing. As you already know, or probably seen during this review, this can be either a gun or a sword. Like I said, the ball joint can look down that much, go around 360 and look up about that much. This shoulder joint can go up and down, rotate all around, go out that far. Bicep swivel that rotates 360. Neat elbow joint that bends a little bit more than 90 degrees. He can wear that on his shoulder. I talked about that broken leg right there. This can kick forward a lot, kick all the way back, go out to the side that much, rotate here, bend at the knee here, and this toe can go forward. So here's a lot of articulation. And oh Lord, he's gonna be a sucky arm. I already see that now. The only thing about the Classics version, the Classics beat him because he has double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, and ankle tilt, and it can go forward and back. This toe joint is just crazy. Anywho, other than that, this is a solid Mirage. It sucks that this doesn't become the front like it should, because that's how it was in G1. But that Classics version looks very different, and nobody minded that because all of this is back here. So if he can get away with it, this guy can get away with it too. Hopefully yours won't have a sucky leg like mine, but I'm gonna have to see about that because I won't be able to live with this. Transformation is super simple. Turn his head around, put these hands up in here, rotate the legs first. Move this up, get that out the way, push the legs up. Push the legs up, squeeze them together. Go ahead and rotate this around, bring it down. There are some pegs that should be pegging in right here. Good. Now just straighten the arms up and put them to the sides right here. Come on, underneath of that plastic. And now Mirage is an indie racer. And it looks good. Rolls decent. It feels like something's scraping over there, but here are the details. Like I said, all of this is white paint, which is a nice touch. That. And the number is actually different. It says 62. On Classics it says 26. I'll have to transform him so you can get a look at them two together. Excuse me. This weapon can attach here, and you could just go ahead and put the thumb like that. So now he's weaponized. You can ride and shoot, ride and shoot. You can put this out there, slash people's tires. Put this out here, slash people's tires, shoot them. Put it back here. Pretend it's gray smoke, but they painted the rims, which is always awesome. Nothing's painted in the back, but that's not new. All of these have barely any paint. But his spoiler is painted, which is good. But let me transform Classic Mirage. Here are both Mirages in vehicle mode. One thing I didn't talk about is how this has a lighter blue. Well, I don't know if I said that. Let me take this off. Anyway, in a surprising turn of events, Combiner Wars Mirage is actually bigger. Probably heavier. Well, it feels more durable anyway. As you can see, Classics has a lot more racing details and whatnot, but they're both decent cars. One thing I didn't like about Classics is this part detaches to become his gun. So if you lose that, he won't be a complete looking indie racer. I mean, I guess you can make do with that, but you're going to be bugged that you don't have this part. Anyway, at the end of the day, Mirage, I like them. I'm actually shocked that I actually like this. I like it more than Drag Strip. I would like him more if that leg, that hip, wasn't messed up. That's putting a downer on things, but I'm gonna have to get that replaced. Hopefully I can do that soon, as these things are new and I know everybody's buying all of them as soon as they see them. But anyway, this guy and Prowl are probably my favorite, and this was the guy who I opened last because I thought I was gonna like less, but I actually like him more than Sunstreaker and Ironhide. But anyway, if you like this video, give me a like. If you dislike it, give me a like. Share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at tman978. Follow me on Instagram, tman978. Google Plus. I actually like Google Plus, unlike some people. tman978. Facebook, T-Man's Toy Picks. Just search that on Facebook, T-Man's Toy Picks, and show reviews, and you'll see my face. And on all those things, I like to post. Twitter mostly just post when I put up reviews, but Instagram and Google Plus are my main places where I post a lot of things that you can't see anywhere else. You can't see it on YouTube. Anyway, T-Man978, out of here. If you want to see this guy, along with these dudes, connected to this thing, with a little bit of this dude thrown in, then you should probably subscribe now so you can know when I upload that.
Put the cloaking power of Mirage in the hands of the combiner. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.